So you're live now on YouTube. Okay, so let's see the buy rate. Okay, 2,557, still going. So I get a lale. I get a lale when I'm a fishy shell all throughout. So let's see. Okay, so we're live only on YouTube for now. So we want to see how the YouTube is performing. So we're live just on the YouTube only. Okay, I can see. Let me look on the iPad and see how that is coming on. So only on YouTube now. We're live. We're not on the other platform. We're only live on the YouTube. So I want to see how the quality. Okay, so far so good. Let me see if there's any message coming back. I say excellent connection. The stream health is okay. We have 4 people that have already joined. So 5 people have joined us so far. So at the moment, it's only the YouTube that we are live at the moment. Yeah, only YouTube nìkan ni mo wà nísìnyí, Mr. Jacob. Thanks so much, my brother. So at the moment, we are just live on the YouTube, no Facebook. The current bit rate is 2,550. The resolution is 1,280 by 720 at 30 FPS. So that is where we are at the moment. No other transmission. These ones are just Instagram, the mobile phone. So yes, testing. Ọ̀túnba Kunle. Anything will not let my Latin answer for Abosheri. Because the problem I was always having before is, I just look at my screen, I think everything is fine. Until when I start the broadcast, I realize that, other issues keep coming up. So, because as long as I'm seeing myself in the screen, I think everything is smooth. But the moment you go live, then it starts coming back with all these messages or coming up on the screen. And since I'm not a techie person, and all these things are template, plug and play. I've been using this software even before we started Yoruba Nation anyway. Apart from when I'm outside, I'm using the phone for screen streaming. But most of the time I've been using the XSplit now for about almost over 5 years now. But you can only continue to learn on it because there's so much, especially if it's not something you study. You're from Fagbari Gbeni. So what do you think now, Mr. Jacob? Should we now start adding Facebook, or we should just leave it to test for another couple of minutes before we add Facebook? Because at the moment, it's not giving me any message apart from saying, okay, it's telling me again to drop the frame to 120. What does that mean? What does it mean I should drop the frame to 120? Drop frames to 120. What does it mean by that? So that we get this one right before we go and do the Facebook. What do you mean by drop the frames to 120? What do you mean by that? This is coming on the software, but when I go inside the YouTube studio, it's coming back now to say the studio stream's current bitrate is lower than the recommendation bitrate. We recommend that you use an audio stream bitrate of 128. Okay, I think I know where that one is because I'm using 96. So it wants me to use 128 kbps. Okay. So, okay, I should just leave it. But what about this one that is coming back to say audio streaming bitrate of 128 kbps? Thus, the studio stream's current bitrate 0 is lower than the recommendation bitrate. We recommend that you use an audio stream bitrate of 128 kbps. I'm paying for this free care. On Bolo every month. Oh, free care for this Obodo Yibo. I'm paying for it every month. I'm paying for it because I'm using a full package. It's XSplit. So thank you, Mr. Hafiz. So I think what we should do now is we should go and change that audio stream to one. I'm using 96. I think he wants us to use 128. Then when I look under that, I got 128, I got 96. 1 minute, I'll tell you now. I don't know whether I can change it or I have to stop the whole broadcast, but let's see. I think we might have to stop the broadcast again to be able to change that particular one. So we have to definitely stop the broadcast again. So at the moment we are running on 2,550. So that one is okay. Yeah, XSplit is okay. It's just you need to adjust the setting to enjoy it. It's I know because I've been using it for a very long time. Change it to 128 instead of 96. Okay, so that means we have to stop this broadcast. So now we know that. Okay, now before we do that, how about the buffering? Should buffering yet to reduce? I will change that one when we stop it and I'll come back again. But the buffering is, I think I might come off. Then I think YouTube still have about 60 seconds. Facebook, you come to about the end of my cutoff. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to just come off. I will remove the signal, then change it quickly, then put it back on, and you tell me, so let me do that quickly. 1 minute. So, okay, that person is gone. All right, so let's see if I think we're back on now. I've now changed it to, I hope you can still hear me. I'm back on again now. So multi changes to 128. So we've changed it to 128. Are you still with me, Mr. Jacob, Stephen? Okay, it's not buffering anymore. You can't change it within the. Yeah, what I did was I came off. I removed the signal coming into the software. You know, you can just say stop, and then I change it. Then I put it back on. So let me go and look at the studio from the YouTube on Google Chrome and see if it's still coming with that message. Okay, it's just saying excellent collection, excellent connection, no wahala, no problem. Okay. So that means it looks like everything is going as planned on YouTube. Let me just try the details of what I'm using now. Because I don't know, sometimes this spirit just comes in my cotton. So let me now. Actually, the one you gave me before was I have it here 1,290. But at the moment we're using, I'm coming, Instagram etiton. The line is open if anybody wants to call in and also give your own small advice. So like I said, me, I know how to bring this Nigerian government with my voice, but this one is too technical for me, but with a good team around, you can always learn. So at the moment, what we are using now, let me make sure I write that down. So we are using 1,290. 280 by 720 at 30.00 small letter FPS. Then the bill rate we're using 2,550 and the other one is 128. So I think that should be. So do you want me to add the Facebook and then we see what happened, or we stop this and then do the Facebook separate? No, I'm not using Restream. This is what I'm using. I'm using XSplit now. Let me show you what I'm using. It's called the XSplit. So okay, now here you can see my back end. So if you look at that now, I don't know whether you can see it now. Let me. Oh, okay, so if you see now, you see that it's saying excellent connection. Okay, I don't know why it's not. Yeah, that's it there. You can see that it says excellent connection. Everything is working smoothly. Nothing, no wahala, no problem. So that is the. Is it a stream you are using? No. Yeah, you can call in. Why not? The line is open. You can call in. I'm using XSplit. This is what I'm using. It's called XSplit. It's a good software. Very powerful. So this is the one I'm using. It's called the XSplit. And I'm paying for the full package. It's called XSplit. It's not too cheap, but it's okay. You know. So this is the one I'm using. It's called the XSplit. The best backdrop, background, webcam, blah blah blah. You know. It's not too bad. You just need to know. Eshegoni Babawa Isaac. Avec our viewers or come our broadcast I mean, those that are listening on the Mixlr don't know what is going on. They just sit down there, use the headphone. But those watching, those ones on YouTube, I mean on Instagram, are not too concerned because that one is not coming through the software. So this is what I'm using. It's called the XSplit. It's not too bad. It's okay, you know. Suitable video that works for. I don't know why Twitch, each time I'm streaming there, Yoruba Nation, every time I go in there, I think that one is for like gaming. So each time they keep sending message that maybe they don't allow my broadcast there. So I don't bother sending message there anymore. So, okay, she only my stream also linked down on it. Okay, I didn't know that. I need to find out. Or maybe link there just an application that can work. So this is what I'm actually using. And this is the pricing as well. You can see how much it costs. That's how much I'm actually using this particular one. What element now? I think it's this one in Monlo. I think this one. She presenter in Monlo Premium or Broadcaster Premium. Can't even remember. No, not like a Broadcaster Premium in Monlo. Because at the moment I have 17 scene. So that means I can change my scene anytime. So this is like scene 14. So this one is scene 15. This one I know is okay, then Libya. So at the moment we have like almost 17, and I can add more scene. Hello Ajani.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
but my program is
not Barike Timon she test orunkun won ni wode losun. Oni se mo ti parí program. Mon test the software mi ni mo ti sun. Mo ṣe software mi lọ́wọ́ mo test.
Yes, sir.
Ṣé ká sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́yìn ni? Ká sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́yìn later bi. Oh, 30 lunch here. Yeah, the line is open if you want to call it. +447594050979, or the other number +447404405917. Those are mine. So I'm actually using this one. It cost almost, it is like $5 a month or 60. Then I still have to pay for the VCAM to remove the watermark, you know. So what can I do? Yeah, I think about 15. So let's come back to my full screen. So I have at the moment 17 scene. I'm going to change scene here to anything I want. Mutima won't scene here. So like this one, Mumaketi Buhari ni Global Terrorism Index. This one is like when I finish the program, I just change it. This one is my father IGBOHO Osha. This one is Giacomo. So I have different scene where I've got a template. All right. So now I think our YouTube seems to be stable. So what we can do now is maybe I should add Facebook to it now. Kawa will be a Facebook. I don't think Facebook has too much problem. It's just the YouTube. Okay, we have a caller coming through. Let's see. Hello?
Hello, Baba.
Ekale sao.
This is Jacob.
Ekale ẹ̀gbọ́n mi.
Ekale.
Yeah, go ahead.
Nǹkan tí mo ń try láti sọ ni pé ṣé restream lẹ́fín
Explit ni
broadcast the other platform ni àbí?
No. Same thing náà ni. Explit yẹn náà ni mo fi ń bro.
Okay, and copy stream key
from the Facebook
individual platform.
Yes, from the individual platform. Yeah.
Okay.
So Facebook yẹn ní sẹ́wọ̀n pé mẹ́ta là ń lò KOIKIMEDIA. And lo Koiki Oduduwa media page and then KOIKIMEDIA Oduduwa itself.
Yeah, platform.
So each one of them and look here.
In tó happen ni pé bitrate yẹn.
Yeah.
50 tó wà lẹ́yìn 2005 yẹn.
Yeah.
Ẹ lè beat it down kẹ́ fi sí 2005. Tó bá jẹ́ pé ó wà okay. The reason why tí mo ní pé kẹ́ ṣe 1-1 is because ó dà pé the strength from Facebook, because Facebook ní higher
only love to machine lágbára alienware ni gaming machine.
Okay, tí machine bá lágbára, then the setting is the major thing. I think because a lot of things won't go beneath the transmission. We are on video from YouTube. We are on video there on the stop the machine.
Mo ní láti remove gbogbo àwọn yẹn. Ìyẹn tẹ̀ ń rí ń fún mi ní baba problem because mo mọ̀ pé mo ní gbogbo àwọn broadcast wa ta ti ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀.
Èèyàn lè ní external hard drive. Kéèyàn ní external hard drive tó máa attach mọ́. Anytime tẹ́ bá ti fẹ́ ṣe broadcast, you can attach external hard drive, which will be helping.
Because nísìn àwọn video mi tó wà níbí báyìí nísìn 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 16 17 18 lórí folder kan, each of them then be almost 4 hours content nínú ẹ̀.
So heavy yẹn gan lásán won't hit a lot of.
Then there's another fẹ́ tó bí another folder fẹ́ tó bí almost 40, and each of them again these are videos that ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀ ta kò download bí in case the YouTube àkímọ̀ ọjọ́ kan wọ́n lè lọ wipe gbogbo information yóò dànù kí yóò náà lè ní backup.
That's it.
So mo ní láti move gbogbo àwọn eléyìí sínú external drive.
Irú gbogbo nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn they can go on external drive. A lè free system yẹn gangan á tún lè wà faster.
Okay.
tó fi jẹ́ pé any streaming kò ní any disturb àbí anything.
Okay.
Ẹ má fi mò ń rọra sọ̀rọ̀ ní ètò ráwọn ọmọ ti sùn.
lájọ wà lábúròdì ni ìgbà tá a sí Nàìjíríà.
Àbí o.
Okay.
So because mo lè lo both explit mo tẹ kíní gangan lèmi like àti máa lò OBS.
Okay. A lot of people man lo OBS.
Free on anything.
But see the problem is pé ṣé tí àbá wa máa lò yẹn máa lo méjèèjì yẹn máa fi explit stream yẹn àtún máa lo OBS yẹn máa ti pọ̀ jù.
No. Tẹ́ bá jẹ́ pé OBS lẹ máa lò ẹ lè lo background explit. ẹ mọ̀ pé split ní separate background from the major streaming kìíní fúnra rẹ̀.
Yeah. No, wọ́n rí pé dáhùn sí kó máa jẹ́ software méjì ló máa run láti inú system yẹn.
A jẹ́ ẹ mọ̀ pé background tẹ̀ ń lò ń sìn.
Yeah.
Background split lẹ́ ń lò.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, yeah.
Lẹ́fi clear background yín tí people irú background yín yẹn ń sìn ẹ lè lò pẹ̀lú OBS.
Okay.
Ẹ lè lò pẹ̀lú OBS kò matter. Tó fi jẹ́ pé background yẹn náà lè máa gbé sínú OBS. Ẹ lè lò pẹ̀lú anything. But notwithstanding, XSplit náà wà powerful. Because gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ ń ṣe ẹ lè lo even gan gbogbo streaming gbogbo broadcast tẹ́ ń ṣe ẹ lè ṣe lórí one page tí ó dẹ̀ ní CD stop. Ẹ dẹ̀ lè ṣe ní orí different pages tẹ́ ti ṣí sílẹ̀ tẹ́ ti fi kíní sí.
Tí wọ́n ti fẹ́ embedded code sórí ẹ̀.
Share screen yín tó jẹ́ pé ẹ máa ṣiṣẹ́ lórí screen kan. Ẹ dẹ̀ ní fẹ́ kí wọ́n rí nǹkan tẹ́ fẹ́ transmit lórí screen kejì. Share àbẹ́ mọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lè máa ṣe.
No, mo share o.
Ó yẹ kẹ́ lè share tẹ́ máa pín screen yẹn sí méjì. Nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ lè máa ṣe nǹkan kan lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ kan tó jẹ́ pé ẹ tí ní fẹ́ send it out. Tó jẹ́ pé bóyá ẹ ń type nǹkan lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ kan. Ẹ dẹ̀ ní fẹ́ jẹ́ káwọn èèyàn tó nǹkan tẹ́ ń broadcast live ẹ ní fẹ́ jẹ́ káwọn èèyàn rí. Orí ibi òkè yẹn by the right side yẹn náà lè máa ti click ẹ̀. Lókè níbi tẹ́ ti ń change video size yẹn ẹ mọ̀ pé ọ̀nà méjì lẹ ti lè change video size. Ẹ lè change nínú broadcast. Ẹ dẹ̀ lè change output yín lórí main screen gangan lórí main page XSplit gangan.
Okay.
Yeah. So ibẹ̀ electrical split screen ní sọ́nà méjì. Mi mọ̀ bóyá get nǹkan.
No, mo get it.
Mo
understand. Yeah. So máa pín sí méjì. So èyí kọ́kọ́ máa jáde.
Kí lẹ mean?
Mo ní èyí tó máa kọ́kọ́ ìyẹn là ń lò ní studio ní Star Radio mo mọ bí mo tẹ̀ ń sọ.
Ẹ lè lò pẹ̀lú broadcast yín náà. Since tó jẹ́ full even gan èyí tí ò ń ṣe fully paid gan ni. Ó wà lórí ẹ̀. So bẹ́ẹ̀ bí ó ṣe wà yín sìn ẹ lè lò lórí ẹ̀.
Ǹjẹ́ mo lè máa contract pẹ̀lú another system. Mo lè máa contract
pẹ̀lú another system. Kò tẹ́ ṣe pé ẹ lè try pẹ̀lú another system. Only one system yẹn gangan lẹ máa ti ṣe. Only one system lẹ máa ti ṣe. Ẹ lè ṣe lórí one system. Ẹ bá dẹ̀ ní two monitor tẹ́ lè join together ẹ lè ṣe tó jẹ́ pé máa drag it come from one monitor to another monitor.
So so the Facebook yẹn nísìn the béèrè tó wà lórí Facebook yìí nísìn mo ti send a signal lọ sórí Facebook is coming with 4,000 mo fi sórí ẹ̀.
Okay. Ẹ jẹ́ kó ìwà bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn nísìn mi mọ̀ bóyá ẹ lè hard another stream lórí.
Yeah, mo ṣe lè add another signal mo ṣe lè send another signal lọ sí Facebook.
Facebook kò sí ká wo bó ṣe máa rí.
Okay, so we leave it at 128.
The stream is still stable bó ṣe wà ń sìn.
Okay, káwa add Facebook sí nísìn ká wo bó ṣe rí.
Add the Facebook wọn bá yín sìn.
Then what about the because on the codec tẹ́lẹ̀ mo ṣe realize pé mo lè change sí Navid Graph GeForce, but tẹ́lẹ̀ I used to use X264.
Okay.
On the you understand what I mean by that? On that codec, CODEC. Because more than
264 lẹ́ ń lò tẹ́lẹ̀.
Yes, and I realized that ìgbà tí mo kọ gbé wálé mo rí pé ó ní arrow key. Àwọn pa pé kìíní lè èèyàn tún lè gbé wá sí wọ́n á mọ̀ kódà pé the Navid graphics yes the big graphics.
Ìyẹn ni èyí tó bá machine wà tó bá lórúkọ ẹ̀ bá ti yàtọ̀ èyí tó bá machine wà gangan nìyẹn.
Wọ́n wọ́n dà pa kí ló dé tí mo ti máa lo ilé láti jọ because èyí tó bá machine gangan wá nìyẹn. Òun dẹ̀ là ń lò lórí Facebook òun là ń lò lórí YouTube báyìí nísìn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Okay, Ejeka, the Facebook here. Let me just send the signal. Let me go and do the set. So normally what I do, I go on Facebook, then I click on live, then I just copy the URL, and then I just put the right up. So add the RMT rather anyway. So now I'm just gonna go Facebook, KOIKIMEDIA. I'm gonna add a corner. I will go share it. Definitely, mani láti mú gbogbo video yẹn. Mani láti mú gbogbo video yẹn.
The congest gbogbo system yẹn.
Ẹrù yẹn ti pọ̀ jù.
Streaming on its own gan
oúnjẹ memory.
Oúnjẹ system lọ.
Kàmá tí wàá sọ pé ó tún wá ní ẹrù lórí. So now I'm copying the stream key now. Màá wá lọ gbé sínú Facebook KOIKIMEDIA, and then I will then click start. So now, so we're doing that now. And then our Oboshimari Nisin. So now, so our buy rate is 4,000. So we leave that as it is. The other one is, yeah, we don't change that. Okay. All right. So I'm now I've sent a request. So it says you are now live. So Imalo accepted to go live now. Okay. So we're going live now on KOIKIMEDIA. So we see how it goes. So KOIKIMEDIA is just about to come up now. Yeah, we're live now on KOIKIMEDIA. So let's see how that one comes. Let me look at my phone.
Facebook now because YouTube now because
okay, so now so
another place.
All right, my monitor anything connecting. Let me see it and install myself on my phone. So we're live now on KOIKIMEDIA as well on Facebook.
Okay. Sorry, Facebook.
So now let's see.
So far so good. Lórí YouTube, it's still working perfectly.
My monitor on the iPad anyway, but the monitor on the phone. Yeah, YouTube. So Facebook is now on as well as we speak. The Facebook is on. So again, Laobia is coming up with any message. All it's saying is KOIKIMEDIA Facebook. It's saying drop the frame to 600 on no mobile. KOIKIMEDIA Facebook, drop it to 720. Drop the frame to 720. Ìyẹn kàn jáde lókè lórí software kìíní ẹ̀ ni. Ó ní kí n drop ẹ̀.
Ó ń ṣiṣẹ́ perfectly.
Ó ní RTMT Koiki.
Ó ti ń dàbí pé ó ń drag back.
Yeah. I think it might be a lot of the load tó wà lórí system fúnra rẹ̀ gan sef. I think so. Yeah, those videos are quite a lot because each of those videos are like almost 3 hours. Ìtò bá kéré jù bẹ́ẹ̀ ni bí i 2 hours because of the length of the video I do. So I need to take off all those videos.
All those videos can go on
the external hard drive. Yeah.
Any machine thing about stream. You don't load it.
What I did was before, I think tẹ́lẹ̀ kó tó di pé mo realize pé ó máa automatically save on the hard drive. So later ni mo á ní kó stop kó yẹ máa save ẹ̀ mọ́. So yeah, you know the streaming as this. Yeah. So I didn't realize that. Yeah. So later mo á so mo á stop it. Then at some time maybe not one download nígbà kan, but I think I have to remove every one of them anyway so that I might drag it.
That means picture ti pọ̀ jù lórí ẹ̀.
Because it's a good machine, so could I put them off my headache, right? Okay, is the load.
Since to think go from
Lórí YouTube.
Go lórí output.
Ṣé fún. Yeah. Solar. Okay. Then let me now try and set it again. Go back live and then see if it's the same thing. So
because ìgbà míì wà tí kinní bá ti rí bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn èèyàn máa drop ẹ̀ pátápátá bí ronsin mo fẹ́ tó bá jẹ́ pé ó yìí ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn tẹ̀ ìfẹ́ load all the because the best thing náà ni kéèyàn lo gbogbo all the platform at any broadcast. All the platforms should be running at the same time on every broadcast that is going out. If you suggest we try everything. Everything. On ground knowledge, I'm gonna try. I would suggest you reduce the video size to 640 by 360 and use a 120 and use 1000 as bit rate, and let's check the performance of the
okay, so to commit with over it is not going to be the same thing now you Maria be, because when
it doesn't matter. You can resize the if the screen, if the screen, your screen, you know, anything that you want to do, anything that click a picture, resize the front.
Definitely,
it doesn't matter.
Okay.
So whatever thing while you resize it,
okay, I
to
get
the
you.
maximum size you want it to show on the other on the broadcast.
Okay, I get you. Okay.
Screens or not many. So to browser once would be size the browser. You can resize it yourself.
Okay.
You can enlarge it. You can reduce it. You can do it the way you want. Only ṣe máa ń cut kí lorúkọ ẹ̀gan téèyàn lè resize anything téèyàn bá fẹ́ ṣe. You press Alt key and drag anything you want to.
Okay. So that means it's not about the screen of Temi. It's about the output that should be more concerned about.
Yeah, méjèèjì lèèyàn gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe.
Okay.
Because you are using stream on your system.
Yeah.
And 1280 by 720.
Yes.
It must be the same thing. If the broadcast is not okay, you have to use the same thing. Méjèèjì gbọ́dọ̀ bára wọn sọ̀rọ̀ the same time.
Okay, because I know Tibafe that because Tibafe Loti Koiki Oduduwa page anything. I know he was asking me all these settings that you said, but more reason to go for me need that option.
No.
You know the output that we're talking now. Right now, it's telling me on the Oduduwa Koiki now that I have a format of 720p at 30 FPS. Then the bit rate, I can then drag it to the exact of what I want. It's already the encoder is using the graphics, which is GeForce.
Okay.
So which is the setting that we're talking about, I believe.
Yeah, that's the setting.
Yeah, so that means those settings is okay. But what we were trying to do is to make sure that the output and the input are running on the same simultaneously. But I believe it's running on the same thing.
Yes.
Okay. I think the YouTube is stable back again now. I can see that the YouTube is back stable. So yeah.
Because you understand both output and the input, which is the system. The output is the one going to the internet.
Then also, if I'm not using a cable, I think it's also a problem as well. I need to get a cable, Ethernet cable, rather than using the Wi-Fi.
At times it's like that. At times, and the internet being in London be I think the internet work faster. It depends. So I don't know how true is that, because only is because a lot of people are using internet
simultaneously. Yeah, good. And she like almost like 30 devices. The one
so there is a collision. There is a lot of network is talking to each other. Even building àwọn tó ń lo Virgin wọ́n lè pọ̀ ńbẹ̀. So this potentially the same IP address ni oníkálùkù wọn lò. So collision will occur.
So far, I think the YouTube has run smoothly on its own. At least
Okay.
looking at it so far, there hasn't been any glitch. So we will leave that. So what I'm gonna do is, I think is the heavy load that we have on the system. I think I need to clear that. I might go out tomorrow and pick up an external, maybe 2 terabytes. Then remove every video completely. I think I did it once, but mo tẹ àwọn ibi tí mo wá ju wá drive yẹn sí. So I might just
Ó máa ń pẹ́ èèyàn kàn fi sílẹ̀ ń bẹ̀ ni a máa
I load it that
transfer
day.
sínú ẹ̀.
Yeah.
Anytime tí wọ́n bá ní time èèyàn plug ẹ̀ á transfer anything tó bá fẹ́ transfer.
So màá yọ gbogbo video yẹn kúrò because those videos are too heavy. You know.
A lè fòye lórí system yẹn, a lè fòye kò ní sẹ́rù lórí ẹ̀, so a lè máa understand it pé okay, the only thing they are using me for is broadcast.
Yeah.
So
because I don't use it for anything more than that anyway. So the other
RJ45 cable, the network cable.
Yeah.
So ìyẹn gan máa tún make internet
move
faster to the system.
Okay. All right, we're going to do that tomorrow. Thank you so much, Mr. Jacob.
All
and
right.
If I have anything, I'll speak to you. I'll save your number now as well, so maybe I might also speak to you during the week as well. Thank you so much, my brother.
No.
Thank you.
Problem,
I appreciate it. All right.
You're welcome. My regards to the family.
I will. Send to yours as well. All right, Yawa. So, I think Mr. Jacob has been able to help us a little bit. That's why we say we have different talents, and those talents will be used when we eventually get to our final destination. We'll be back again tomorrow, like we're along. I'm not going to touch anything. I know where we are with the settings. I will remove all the videos, and that way, going into the new week, we should have a stable connection. So I believe the YouTube is fine. The Facebook was also okay, but again, we know that the moment the Facebook came in, there was some other buffering again. But so far, so good. The YouTube has proved that we've done the magic. My name is OLAMILEKAN. Thank you so much for this test. I know we didn't say anything more than the test. I'm sure some of you have learned one or two things as well. I'm sure to work on your own system. Yoruba Nation is definitely not going back. Have a very good morning. Bye for now.